Okay.
That was really embarrassing.
It's not embarrassing. It's what you're supposed to do.
No, that was really embarrassing. If anyone saw that, they would be like, oh my god, this fucking virgin.
I'm not a virgin. I'm not a virgin. Yeah, I guess, should we start?
Yeah, I hope you prepared for this, because I didn't even rewatch the last one.
I did take notes. I did prepare notes. Okay, let's see how far I can go without opening my notes, but I am going to have them open.
Okay.
So, but like not look at them. Okay, 6. All right, so I'm Andy and you're Paul.
Yeah.
Today marks 1 year. 1 year ago today, my battery's low. Well, okay, let's make it a quick episode.
Quick.
1 year ago today, we made one episode of a podcast.
Yeah.
And it stopped for some reasons that maybe we can get into after.
Interesting.
But so now it's been 1 year. We did not do any other episodes. So we figured let's do episode 2 1 year later.
This is how podcasts should be framed.
Yes.
I was saying this earlier, I truly don't care to hear anyone's thoughts on a weekly basis.
There's really no reason. We've grown a lot in the year. Do we have anything interesting to say? Probably not, actually. But it's definitely more than we would have a week after the last ep.
Yeah, the week after the last ep, I was probably just sitting in our rat-infested 3-bedroom, no window, no light.
Well, yeah, so to the 40 people who watched the last episode, we got a new set.
It's like hurt my feelings that you just called our apartment that we spend a criminal amount of time in a set.
We're on a
what
set.
It's fake.
I brought my lamp out here.
Yeah.
But it looks a lot better than sitting in front of my door in the last one.
Yeah, it's a lot. Last one sitting on folding chairs, nearly sitting on your lap.
Yeah, it's cool.
In your one windowed.
Well, we didn't do a second episode because we're just going to talk about each episode. So each one of our many episodes, wait until next year.
Yeah.
You know, in the app, an event was about to happen. You were about to have a man over.
Mm-hmm.
And you said some things. And we don't have to go into what those things are.
Mm-hmm.
But those things came across this man's feed.
Mm-hmm. I did get got that way.
You got in that way. And I would describe him as also feeling as having got.
Yeah, I definitely was held accountable.
Which meant we couldn't do more of it.
Yeah.
And so we stopped doing this stupid podcast that we did one thing of.
Yeah.
But things happen. The man is gone. He got.
He did get got.
So now we're allowed to do it again, but we may as well do one a year.
Yeah. That I agree with.
What else?
I hope you have some fucking transitions, because that's going to be weak as hell.
Anyway, yeah, transitions. What else is new? What have you been up to since last episode? Since last year.
What's changed since last year? Huh. Fucking who goddamn knows? Hair is longer.
Your hair is very long. You haven't had a haircut since.
I haven't had a haircut since.
Pretty cool.
I'm getting my second dose of the vaccine tomorrow. I work for a school system. I'm in school.
I say nothing else for the rest of my camera's battery life. This is going to be the same thing. The camera died on the last one and we just kept going.
Did we really?
Yeah, there's like 4 minutes at the end of the last one that's just black.
Oh, see,
Because
that would have
my
I would have
camera-
known that if I had watched it again. I think I only watched it once.
Yeah, that's healthy. We don't have to go into it.
Oh, you obsessively watched it over and over, critiquing yourself?
When I am bored, I watch old content of mine if I'm really sad. Is this a confession? Am I confessing?
Listen, if I wanted to do a trauma porn moment and trauma bond,
Is that
I'd go on your
trauma?
other stupid podcast.
Oh, okay. And the camera's dead. And the camera's fucking dead.
Now it's a podcast.
But the thing is, we're still now we could like sit.
Yeah, you don't have to sit on my lap anymore.
Away from you. Yeah, no, that's not trauma. Is that weird that I do that? I think I do it more. Look at my old videos.
Oh, I thought you were talking about the podcast. And I was about to say,
No, let's not talk about the other podcast. We're gonna beat the other podcast. There's no reason to even talk about it.
Okay.
I look at it, and now it's more because like I miss making funny things and being on stage, etc. So it's fun to rewatch it, and then it's nostalgic.
Yeah. I think the missing on stage I can understand.
Okay.
As long as you admit it's embarrassing.
No, it's very embarrassing.
Okay. I can sleep with that.
Yeah.
Easily.
Okay, good. Jeez. Now you say something embarrassing, even though I opened with your relationship.
The most embarrassing part.
Awkward. Well, I'm trying not to look at my fucking notes.
And I'm trying to communicate with my face, which doesn't work because the camera died.
Yeah.
Thanks for preparing, Andy. You only had all day to charge those
I had
batteries.
all year.
You had 365 fucking days. Yeah, when was the last time you took your camera out?
No, I think that's why is like I literally haven't used it since probably because I sold my other camera.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah. Okay, so what's changed? We moved. We used to live in a rat infested hellhole, and then we moved and we had bed bugs.
Yeah, I forgot about that. We did have bed bugs.
We did have bed bugs during the coronavirus pandemic. If you haven't heard of it,
we're
still in it.
I think the domino effect of horrors was the rats.
Yes.
Moving in the middle of a pandemic. Then the bed bugs. It was like one horror show after another.
It was horrible.
Yeah. I still like when I'm a horribly hairy person.
Sure.
And when my leg hairs move while I'm about to fall asleep, I have to like check.
Yeah.
It's traumatizing.
You think it's a bed bug?
Yeah.
Did you have that before?
No.
Yeah. It's horrible.
It has like an actual name. It's like it sounds like
phobia type.
Yeah, like
well, I still have that with rats. I think I hear rats at night in my room because they were literally in my walls at the last apartment.
Yeah, that I believe sometimes. I don't know why.
You don't believe me? You don't believe that there were rats in there?
I believe you. I just think
well, look,
I don't think it would have bothered me that much.
Probably not. It didn't bother me that much. It was funny at first, but then we saw the rats fucking every weekend in our kitchen.
Yeah, that sucked.
And so then hearing them was like the fear of them breaking in.
Well, yeah, because they broke into Isaac's. We first figured out there were rats. We probably talked about this in the last one.
Yeah, I don't remember.
We first figured out there were rats because one of our third roommate, Isaac, who now lives in Brooklyn with his lovely, lovely girlfriend.
Shout out to Brooklyn. Keep going.
He was asleep. It was 1 a.m. I remember this viscerally because he woke me up for it.
Yes.
And I hear a ruckus.
Sure.
A cacophony of sorts.
Noise.
Yeah. And I opened my tiny little door to my 7-foot by 9-foot bedroom with an air mattress at this point.
Jail cell, right?
It was a jail cell.
What are the dimensions of a jail cell?
9 by 10.
Whoa, so smaller than a jail
cell.
It
was significantly smaller than a jail cell.
Oh, I thought it was the same square footage wise.
No.
But different ratio.
No. Less square footage than a jail cell.
Man.
So
what a horrible apartment.
Anyway, I wake up and Isaac is in his underwear in the hallway with a box. And we didn't really have furniture at this point. We just had folding chairs, which we had the entire time we lived in the apartment because we were actual goblins. And he had the folding chairs on top of this cardboard box, and he just points at it and goes, "Rat in box." And I was like, I don't believe you.
Okay, so here's a dread. You just don't fucking believe us.
No, because you're all like really dramatic.
Okay, yes, we are dramatic. Yes, no, we both me and Isaac share fear of like critters and reacting to.
I would just say fear. You both share fear.
Whatever.
You both fear a lot of things.
Name 3 other things I fear.
Definitely, you get upset whenever death comes about.
Scary to die.
You're Catholic, so that like unlocks a whole
help
other
that.
fear of like hell, the afterlife, sinning.
Gotta go to therapy about it.
Yeah. What else? I feel like you have a little breakdown every time there's something like wrong with your body, like a little bit. Like it could be like a
That's
little bit of
interesting.
pain, and then you're like, "Oh, this hurts so bad." I'm like, "It's a
Yeah.
small little pain."
Yeah, no,
Take
I
a
do have
leave,
that.
and then you don't take a leave.
Take a leave? Oh,
Like a
the
painkiller.
medicine.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, I don't do that really.
Meanwhile,
Yeah, I'm fearful.
I'll chew acetaminophen like it's fucking candy.
You eat a lot of those.
It's fucking delicious.
But those have so much caffeine, and then I also have that.
No.
I am fearful.
No.
They do. They have like 60 milligrams.
No, you're thinking of the fucking migraine medicine I gobble down like a fiend. I purposefully, I forget what that's called. It's extra strength in a green bottle, and it also starts with an A.
Oh, that's why. What are we talking about? The rats?
The rats.
Okay, well, you didn't believe me that they were, yeah, because I would overreact in the same way that I am like have a slight phobia of ants. It's like it's a little
that's
bit fake.
so annoying. When
It's
we're
a
at
little bit
picnic.
dramatic because it's kind of funny, whatever. But
Is it funny?
I think it's going away. I don't think I'm as afraid.
Well, you haven't been outside in 600 days, so you haven't seen an ant.
That's true, and the bed bugs made it far worse.
Yeah, if
That fucked with me, man. Because it's like I was already like to like wake up in fear from the rats, but in this apartment it got better because it was like I know there's not rats here, like I'm fine. And then those bed bugs, yeah, there were definitely weeks where it was like I simply had to be high to fall asleep.
That's tea. The only reason
Let's talk about the wheel stuff.
reason that I believed Isaac in the end was because he was like, "Come outside." I was like, "Okay," and we took the box outside, and he dumped it all out in the street, and a rat came out.
Yeah, I'm glad I missed that.
That was the most fun I've had in that apartment, I think.
What a nightmare. So we went from rats, and then we had bed bugs here.
Yeah, and then those were easy to get rid of. Knock on wood. There's no wood around. Right here.
Yeah, knock on that. Yeah, so they had to gas our place or whatever, and we had to leave.
Twice during the summer, which was like ideal because
That's
it was
true. It was
in the
nice
morning
outside.
before either of us started remote work.
Pretty good.
So, turned out.
That's great. And then, so let's keep it. What else? There's like thousands of people listening. So we got bed bugs and we moved, and then we slowly furnished this place.
Yeah, I think the reason we got bed bugs was I refused to spend money, period, ever, forever. And all of our furniture, except for the couch that we're on, has come from Facebook Marketplace.
Interesting. You think it came from that? I think they were here, honestly.
Sometimes I think they were here. Sometimes I think it comes from
A Facebook Marketplace buy.
the chairs, the kitchen chairs.
Really?
Yeah, because that's the only thing that we bought that is made of fabric. And we took them on the subway. And we walked them through Central Park. So there were like plenty of moments where they could have just hopped their little tails right onto those chairs.
I hate those fuckers. Bed bugs, not the chairs.
Yeah, those chairs are great.
Good chairs.
I've spilled so much on them. They have a white seat.
Yeah, it's okay. We put our ass on them. All right, I'm going to look at my notes. Did I have any
Thank God, finally.
Are you in pain?
No.
Have you been in pain?
I'm not. I'm being...
Oh, we graduated. I forgot that we graduated before we moved.
Yeah, we actually, yeah. Wow, that's a good note to have. Good note.
I was like, I gotta jot down something. I was like, damn, a lot has happened kind of quietly.
That's why it's hard to remember, is all of it. Normally, a college graduation would be a big fanfare. We would have a boat cruise where we say goodbye to everyone and get sloshed. Mm-hmm. There's a lot of ceremony.
None of that. You were asleep. You were asleep in your room, and I was alone in the kitchen as I played my slide that I forgot to send a picture to.
Yeah, I also didn't send a picture. It just is a blank slide, and it's maroon for our school colors, and it's like an automated woman's voice going, Paul S. Novak.
Andy Miguel Vega. Yay. TV degree.
Some people sent in like headshots.
I know.
And like, I'd like to thank my mom. I was like, bold of you to assume your parents will watch this.
I mean, I sent it I think my mom got really, really sad when she saw mine because I didn't send any picture. But it's like, it was depressing to be like, here's my picture for this PowerPoint that I'm going to forget to watch.
Yeah. At least you got your cap and gown. I never got mine.
That's true. But I got it like 3 months late. I only wore it that one time where you were in your room and I knocked on your door and then I was wearing it.
Oh, yeah.
And
God.
then I put it away.
That's a TikTok, I think.
And you didn't even like that.
Are you going to be mad at me because you hear my phone buzzing in the audio?
No, the audio is going to be bad, I think, anyways. Because I hear myself echoing. I don't know if you hear that, which means the mics definitely hear it.
Danielle's on her way.
That's
so
funny.
Let me text back. Not fast. We recording 6 thick.
Danielle
ducks.
Bufano, friend of the show. Maybe she'll be our first guest.
I would definitely say avid fan.
Avid fan of the show. You know, here's something new. I don't think I really watched RuPaul before this year. I mean, I definitely didn't watch like full seasons.
No, I've been begging you to. Yeah. Because the comedy in it is very...
It's very funny.
It's very funny. It's very improv, sorry to say.
Yeah, the challenges that are like called improv like hurt my soul and I can't watch those.
Mm-hmm.
But everything else, it is very improv. It's fun. I enjoy it greatly.
Yeah.
I think I was missing out. I wish I had watched it a lot earlier. Like even earlier than like you were recommending it. When I started watching, I was like, fuck, I wish I like knew about this in like high school.
Yeah, that I can agree with. I only started watching it after Danielle was like, please watch this for the love of God. That was like freshman year of college. But who the hell watches VH1 or MTV? What am I, 85?
They're weird networks.
Yeah. And at that point, it was still on Logo.
Now, which Logo, I truly still don't know what that is.
Yeah, I couldn't tell you what's on there now. Mm-hmm. Reality shows. What other notes do you have?
Right, what do I have?
We graduated. We talked about that.
Okay. The boy canceled the pod.
Yeah.
We graduated. We moved. Bed bugs.
Mm-hmm.
We've been working. It's so sad.
It's really.
We sit here all day and we work. It was more fun in the beginning, more interesting because it was new. I mean, the world is on fire. Everything is really bad. We're very, very lucky.
Yeah.
But we were just sort of sitting around, and then we moved. We graduated, and then since June, we've just been working from home, and you've been taking classes as well.
Yeah, I think also before we had a lot more free time.
Yeah, now we work.
I have, this week in particular, I have had zero free time.
Yeah.
Literally none.
You're being drained. I'm
so tired because I wake up, I try to go outside.
Crazy.
Just to feel a little human.
Right.
And then I do homework in the morning. I wake up everyone in my apartment. I tweeted this not too long ago. Isn't it like kind of yucky to think about how there are 40 fingers and toes right now in this apartment?
Ew.
Anyway, to the 40 fingers and toes that are in this apartment.
But you're just referring to yours and mine?
Yes, but if you like count out how many digits.
I know, but I don't like the way you say there are 4, like they're loose. It's like it's literally yours and mine.
There are 40 fingers and toes.
Don't say it like that.
They're gonna be 60 soon, right? Yeah.
Because there's 20 on each of us.
Yeah. And there will be 3 people later.
I don't know, when was the last time you saw Danielle's toes?
She keeps her shoes on because her feet smell. And that's a drag. She only wears Docs. I'm going to say it. I'll say it. Like, twist my arm.
Just a light shit talk podcast about our friends.
Oh, I just got a text from a man I've been texting.
Oh, what's it say?
Congrats on getting vaccinated. I'm still floating in a limbo, waiting for the state of New Jersey to decide I'm eligible. I just learned. Okay, this man.
You go on the night.
Let's repeat history. This man. This man lives in. He is a philosophy PhD candidate at Princeton.
Okay, that's
and he studies the history of Kant. So I feel safer talking about him because he won't be on YouTube looking at your content.
Yeah, I agree with that.
So, what was I going to say? Oh, I just learned that Princeton is in New Jersey. It is an uppity, like, Princeton. But it's in fucking New Jersey.
And you hate New Jersey.
I thought it was Connecticut. And I was like, that's acceptable.
Well, yeah. It is. It doesn't make sense that it's in Jersey. It feels like Connecticut. It's got
Exactly.
Massachusetts, Connecticut, even Pennsylvania vibes.
Yeah, I'd say Wasp.
It's Wasp vibes, and New Jersey, I mean...
Littered with Italians.
You know, I don't want the Jersey people to attack us.
I do. They can't put up a fight.
I don't know. There's a lot of, a lot of good people in New Jersey.
Oh, like who? Chris Christie?
Yes. I double down on Chris Christie. Actually, yeah.
Actually, yeah. Chris Christie's it for me. Thick daddy Chris.
He has good values.
Anyway, this man asked me on a virtual date, and I don't know if I should say yes or no.
I don't. A virtual date is like, I mean, I don't like Zoom calls with my friends. Why would I want to do a Zoom call with someone I don't really know?
Yeah. Why would I want to, like, why would I want to, like, socially edge myself and, like, literally sexually edge myself in that way?
Yeah.
You know? Not to get graphic, but, like,
it's
a waste of my time.
It's a waste of your time. And you're getting vaxxed, so, like, pretty soon you could, like, pretty safely go on some...
I could start licking subway poles real soon.
No, I didn't say that.
No, that's funny that you've said that before.
To lick poles.
Yeah.
To lick subway poles.
Yeah.
You think these fucking people will believe a word you say?
Yeah.
Wait, what did he say? Limbo? I'm in limbo right now?
Yeah, because he's in New Jersey.
That is such, like... I don't know why, but that sentence stuck out to me as such like a dating app sentence. You know what I mean?
No.
Am I weird?
No, you're going to have to explain that one because
it's just
everyone says limbo.
I'm in such limbo right now. It's like, yeah, bitch. We're all in limbo.
This is so embarrassing.
We're going to take a quick commercial break and we're going to introduce our guest and then we're going to end it after our guest. But I think it would be fun to have Danielle on the program.
Should I just vamp till Danielle walks in? What other hot takes do I have? Recently, one of my friends, Lauren, stated that she doesn't believe in atoms.
Like the tiniest bit of matter?
Yeah, like the molecules and stuff. Because she was talking about it and she was like, molecules are already so small. You're going to tell me that something smaller than a molecule exists? And then within that, there's something even smaller? Show it to me and I'll believe you. I was like, there are definitely like pictures of atoms. Like they definitely know. Like wasn't the like whole thing like the experiment? You can tell. Did you know? I'm talking a lot of science with zero understanding of science, even though I'm getting my master's in science. I just think that's funny. Hi Danielle. Lauren recently revealed to me that she doesn't believe in atoms.
Yeah, like the particles?
Yeah.
What does she believe in?
She just thinks they're too small to exist. Like, how do we know they're there?
They're so smaller than atoms.
That's her other point, is they say that atoms are so small, and yet there's stuff inside them. She said she'll believe it when she's...
Give it up for Danielle Bufano is here, friend of the show. Danielle, we're doing episode 2 of 6 Thick Ducks. 1 year later, it's going to be an annual podcast. We've just been sort of talking about what life has been like.
Yeah.
So I guess...
Are you recording this?
Come sit here.
We're recording this.
Sit on the couch.
Yeah, come sit on the couch.
How far into it are you?
We're 25 minutes in, so we're pretty much done. But you're here, so now you'll be a guest. So
hello.
What's up?
Nothing. A little sweaty, as usual. I don't know. I just submitted my homework, so I'm proud of myself.
Danielle goes to Columbia.
Not really.
This has been episode 2 of 6 Thick Ducks.
Also, Sam says hi.
And Sam
she wanted me to lightly tease you about something.
I'm saying no.
She wanted me to make fun of you for being skinny. So, I'm passing that along.
You missed it earlier, but Paul earlier was talking about how, like, I can't handle comments about my body.
She wanted me to go for worse. I was like, no, I think you can handle a skinny joke.
Oh my god.
But I'm not going to push it past that.
Thank you. Bye.
Bye.